day, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. And of course, this is Moments with Baji Mutlanti. And of course, I go by the name of Baji Batagara CV Standard. You know that, you know what it is. So in today's video, good people, will be continuing with what I've been discussing in my previous video last week. The mistakes that one should avoid, when choosing that career path. And today, without any waste of time, I'll be discussing 7 career mistakes to avoid. Some mistakes I wish I knew earlier in my early 20s or in my early youth, but there's no time to regret, as I've mentioned previously, that we regret nothing. And it's just all about moving on and learning from our mistakes and taking something from our mistakes and learning from it and making something better out of it. It's all about learning and sharing knowledge and all that. And without any waste of time, let's start with the mistake number 1. Not being in control of choosing your own career choice, or not being in control of making your own career choice. I'll give you an example of myself. And I remember when I was doing matric, I know I wanted to do IT, civil engineering and electrical engineering, or computer science, but I didn't like maths and science then. Being childish, sometimes you think you're cool. I don't like maths, I don't like science. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you're bad at it, but it's a free country, you have rights. You can just wake up and say, I don't like maths. At that time, you're doing like maths in higher grade. You know how it is sometimes, just playing cool, in high school. And I remember I really wanted to do like deep down drama or arts, or I don't know, some degree in I don't know. I just wanted to go to School of Arts to study something related to drama, arts, poems, and somewhere along those lines. And I knew that my family, they regarded that as like a hobby or something you can do like during your spare time. And to an extent whereby when I got to UJ, I tried to do like drama part-time and dancing and just arts. I don't even know guy, but yeah, I tried doing that just to show how much I wanted to do that. But sometimes I wish our parents or our family members can go easy when it comes to like one choosing their career of their choice. Like they're always the ones to be on some, no, but Baji, you can hey, yeah, no, they can discourage you to an extent whereby you feel if I choose this thing and it fails and now I'm to be blamed. And sometimes I feel you just let your kids or your siblings or your family do whatever they love, whatever they're passionate about, because you're gonna choose for them, go be a doctor, go be whatever. They're gonna do that without having love or passion for it, and it's so wrong. So it's really important being in control of your own career choice, making your own career choice. If you want to go for acting, if you want to be a singer, a dancer, if you want to be a medical doctor, if you want to be a computer, I don't know, maybe programmer, if you want to be whatever you want to become, just be it and make your family understand that this is what you really want, and you really want to embark on that journey to become that thing. And if they stop you, what's the use of doing something you don't love? So let's jump straight to number 2, which is almost similar to mistake number 1. Hating what you do. It's pointless waking up every day in the morning, going to work, doing what you really don't love. You hate it, like passionately. You hate it with passion. You do anything just to, get to do something better with your life. Let me make a practical example again. I've been in that situation whereby I was doing something. I sometimes, you know what, a disclaimer right there. Let me not say something I did not like, but sometimes you can do something you really like, but the environment is just bad that it makes everything, looks bad. But the actual work is not that bad, but the environment itself and environment matters a lot. It matters a lot in terms of, people, your colleagues. Maybe if you're in a supervisory position, your subordinates, your bigger bosses and your bosses, it matters a lot. And even the working conditions, how you work, are you happy? Is it stressful? Is it, depressing? I was in that state for too long, but, because we come from different backgrounds, you can't just, just leave your job just like that. But, that there was a point where I quit my job because, I really knew what I wanted, and I just felt, stuck, and I hate being in the same position for like 5 years, 4 years without progress. That's just not how I roll. And I think I'll do a video one day regarding, quitting a job. Are you doing the right thing by quitting a job? Or, I'll do, like a special video one day regarding that. Maybe my family is like, have you ever bashi mutanti? Like, guys, my family, let me just, save the best for last. But just make sure that you're doing something you really love or you're passionate about. And if you don't really, love it, just quit. Unless maybe you have a family to support or kids to look after, and maybe you're a breadwinner at home. Because I think those are, some of the reasons why we get, like stuck in the same position without moving. Because sometimes, I need to take care of myself. Maybe, our backgrounds just, differ. And the way I'm so fast, I don't know why. Let's jump straight to number 3, which is, not keeping up with the changes in your market, Sometimes, let's say maybe you are a customer service consultant, you're working in a call center environment, Maybe you're doing inbound for instance, or no, is it inbound, the one that you outbound, where you the one calling, clients or customers. Just look for similar jobs to what you're doing. How can you, just progress in your field, and how they doing things, and can you really maybe be innovative in your workspace? Just suggest that to your boss and say, you know what, this is what other people are doing. And even if it's not maybe to your current company, but rather for your personal growth, just apply to be, something better. Maybe you in sales, maybe in a motor industry, and you want to move to, I don't know, insurance environment, or, and maybe at work, we're doing things, like traditional way, and now maybe there's other companies, research pays a lot. Research, it benefits a lot in terms of, just checking, just to keep up with the trends and just be updated in the changes in your markets. And, those are just the things that you need to, if maybe you need to attend a certain training or a certification just to, empower or further your studies, do that, And again, the biggest mistakes that most people do, maybe I've done it in the past, but yeah, I think this is mistake number 4, is not dressing for success. Now you're going for an interview. You can't now be in your, crop top, unyana, lots of chains, this makeup. I think it's too much for an interview with this lashes. And, guys, I believe there's jobs that, require that, too much makeup or too much accessories, or just be like a bit of your, it's like your fake self a bit. No, not fake, guys. Let me not offend people, but like just be too much that you're not like 100% authentic. Like, maybe when they meet you tomorrow, it's like you're seeing a different person. Even a dress code, it plays a major role in representing yourself. Like, there's every dress code for different occasions. When it comes to jobs, be as professional as you can. Wear your suits, wear your dresses, wear your pencil skate, wear your shirts, wear your heels, wear your 8-inch or 9-inch or 12-inch, as long as you can work with it. You can model and do whatever, but just be professional. Just look professional, be professional. Also talk, like a professional person, like someone who's got a profession, or who's looking, to have a profession. And again, not knowing the numbers that counts. I'm referring to a salary. Most people, they do jobs, or they want jobs that they don't even know the market, related salaries or remuneration. Before I call it wrong, before I'm being dragged for, my pronunciation. Yeah, let's just stick to salary. Most people do, jobs, or they are looking for jobs, applying for jobs that they do not know, what's the market related, cost to it, or what they really deserve. Or most people are still in positions whereby they're getting what they don't deserve. It's really what you really deserve. And are you really adding, contribution or value into your company? If yes, your qualifications, your experience, are you really, depending on a lot of things. But I would say one major reason that causes like most people not to know, the numbers that counts, is the passion versus money. In a sense that most people are just working or doing jobs, just, I can't say for the fun of it, but for, weird reasons. But sometimes it's not even weird, it's because there are no jobs out there, They're just stuck until they find, something they studied for, or something they really want to do. Versus people who are just, doing things just for money, just to say, I had in this field, if you were to be, excuse me, so and so, or to hold, whatever position, so people are just in positions for money, and later on you realize that this is not what I love, this is not what I really wanted to do. Then what now? What's gonna happen with you now if you find yourself, drowning in this, occupation or this job? You don't like it, you don't love it, you don't even have a passion for it, but now you've got no choice. You love money. They told you it pays, and of course it pays. You afford your mansion, your dream car, but the love for the job is not there. So be very careful. Passion versus money, good people. Are you doing it for money? Are you doing it because you love it? Are you doing it because so and so is doing it? Are you doing it because you can show people that you can do it, or you just try and test your capabilities, but not with your your future? Be careful when it comes to your passion versus money. But I know sometimes we're doing things because we need money. There are no jobs out there. There's nothing wrong, but as long as you know why you are doing something, the real reason why you are doing it, I guess that's what matters. And last but not least is missing out on mentorship. I've mentioned this in almost all my previous videos of choosing a career path, whatever video I think I did pertaining careers and education, I emphasize the importance of, mentorship. So do get that mentorship, or someone you know who's doing what you love, someone in your field. Ask for, mentorship. People like so guys, if you are in a, information field, don't be shy to come and, ask for mentorship or assistance. And from me right now, Bajiga Tagarai Sibe, I'm signing out, and I love you, love you, love you, love you. And I hope you'll avoid these mistakes going forward. Love